Kalphites are the second best cannon task in the game for XP, right behind Dagannoth, providing a hefty 65k Slayer XP an hour. Their drops do leave something to be desired. You'll basically only be picking up their magical rune drops. They can't even drop clue scrolls whatsoever. This task has a very high weight from Duradel of 9, and these have no requirements to be assigned. For gear, you just want to bring your standard melee gear. I don't have primordial boots at the moment, but normally I would bring those. If you don't have a ton of money, feel free to downgrade the bandos for fighter torso and obsidian legs, primordial boots for dragon boots, ferocious gloves for bear's gloves, and or torture for amulet of fury. These are Kalphites, so they are weak to crush, but their defense is so low a bludgeon will still be worse DPS than whip and dragon defender. For inventory, this is going to dramatically change if you have completed your Desert Elite Diary. The Desert Amulet 4 provides unlimited teleports to Narda for stat restoration, and unlimited teleports to the Kalphite Cave entrance. This means you don't need any prayer potions or food for this task if you have this, as you can simply restore after you run out of prayer and come back. If you don't have the diary, bring an SGS, food, and prayer potions. My inventory with the diary completed looks something like this. Skip the food and prayer potions, of course. Realistically, you don't even need a rune pouch for alchs. Their alchable drops are over a 1 out of 128 drop rate. Desert Amulet, of course. Karamja gloves for retasking at Duradel. Cannon, Holy Wrench for prayer restore. I bring an herb sack because they technically drop herbs, but again, these are so rare you could skip this too. You don't need the quest cape. Soulbearer isn't really necessary because their head drops are 1 out of 90. Seems like I've been saying this a lot. Kalphites really don't have many drops. Antidote ++ because they deal 4 poison damage. You could even skip this because you restore, but I would bring anti-poison potions anyway because they are so cheap. Bring a standard divine superset. You can drink these before you restore to save your health. Finally, Dragon Claws. I happen to have these in my bank, but you absolutely don't need these. A Dragon Dagger will also work perfectly fine. Bulwark spec should also work decently here, but I haven't tested this. Bring your best DPS spec you have, as you won't need the SGS with a Desert Amulet. Fastest way to get to these is the Desert Amulet 4 teleport, of course. If you don't have the amulet, the next fastest teleport is a Fairy Ring teleport to the Kalphite Queen lair and run east. Once in the cave, run to the northeast section with the soldiers. Plop your cannon down, drink your potions if you haven't, throw on piety, and go to town. These don't have a superior or anything special, just restore using your amulet when you run out of prayer and come back. I received about 10k GP and loot from these over a 13-minute task, with the only substantial drop being a brimstone key. Obviously you don't do these for the GP. I was pulling 65k Slayer XP an hour, 80k ranged XP an hour, and 90k melee XP an hour. Considering you don't need to use prayer potions with a Desert Amulet, these are practically just a better Suka task. This is an amazing task for XP, and you should always do them. And that's it for the video. Leave a like if you liked it, and or subscribe. Thanks, guys.